Ultimate Alumni Promo dropping later today in College Football 25 Ultimate Team. I believe it is going to be a multi-part program. Don't know if it's going to be 2, 3, or 4 weeks. Going to show you guys the 82 plus is starting out. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Got a free safety here from Texas, Mukuba. These all are current college players. The only downside is there's a few of these players at the lower overalls that are actually downgrades from their base cards. I don't know why they did that. I'll show you one of these in a little bit. Lake McCree, tight end, 78 speed, a little bit too slow for my liking. Kane Madrano, one of 2 UCLA Bruins in this video. Still a little slow with 76 speed, which is surprising because he's actually really fast in real life. And then here's one of the cards, Garrett Green. He has an 84 overall base card. I don't know why they gave him an 83, but he's actually a very good card at 82 speed. And then we have this McMillan, strong safety. And by the way, all these cards do get abilities, like these promo cards, even the lower ones, which is really, really cool to see. Now let's get into the champions. Starting off, you saw this card, I believe, last night. Mike Evans, 85 speed, 6'5", going to be one of the best receivers in the entire game. Gets a few silver abilities, although I'm not trying. I don't really remember what he was talking about on stream. And then your other champion, unfortunately, there are only 2 champions. Eric Kendricks, there's your second Bruin. 83 speed is really, really good on a middle linebacker. Again, will probably be one of the best linebackers overall in the entire game, and these shouldn't be that expensive since there's only 2 champions. For your LTDs, though, or not your LTDs, sorry, for your set, it's pretty much the same set structure as the In Case You Missed It in the Story of the Week. 4 Ultimate Alumni cards, and you'll see 1 random champion. So right now, either Mike Evans or Eric Kendricks. Your first LTD you did see last night on social media, Marcus Mariota, I believe the first quarterback. Other than that, also Garrett Green. I don't know if he's going to get abilities, but this might be the first ability quarterback, so very, very good. Speed, actually, to me, is a little bit low at 81, but great throw power, so he's probably going to be the best quarterback in the game. And then your other LTD, I think the best card released today is a Jalen Ramsey, 86 speed, 83 zone, 86 man, just all around 6'1". You can play him at safety, corner, can play him everywhere. S tier card. We also are getting, and I don't know why it says Ultimate Alumni Challenge rewards. Maybe this is through just entire solo challenges, but I probably think it would maybe be through a field pass, but it says challenges, so maybe we're just getting a ton of solo challenges here. The rewards are a little bit weird. There's a few Madden rewards that you're going to get that transfer over to Madden 25 Ultimate Team. We'll talk about what you're going to do with the Ultimate Alumni tokens, some few coins, and then a bunch of 80 plus, 81 plus BND player packs, ending it off with an 80 plus sellable, although there has been BND players that actually become auctionable, like in the house rules. But here is that Ultimate Alumni login player where you use the Ultimate Alumni tokens, and it is Malik Neighbors. So you're going to start at an 80 overall, and then as you get the 4 or 5 tokens, he upgrades all the way up to an 85. But you're probably not going to be able to get him to 85 for at least 2 weeks, maybe 3. But even at that, an 80, 81, 82 over version of Malik Neighbors is still a very, very good budget card. Will definitely be one of my starting wide receivers. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins in College Football 25, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky. We also got some legend teasers from the stream. You can make your predictions below down in the comments. I think I see a Randy Moss on the right, potentially an Aaron Donald on the left. We also are going to be getting this content on Sunday, so it's going to be very corresponding with MUT content, where the main content on MUT is typically usually Thursday, Saturday. Cut is going to be Friday and Sunday, so I have been hoping and praying for that to be the case, and it is. We also are going to be getting a lot more than just these 3 legends, plus the Ray Lewis revealed in the blog last week, so we're probably looking at 6, maybe even 8 legends. That's usually what they do on MUT. The first legend weekend is always a big drop in terms of players, so this is going to be, like, I would say, the first huge content day, because we're only getting 2 champions, 2 LTDs today. We're maybe looking at 6 up to maybe even 10 legends on Sunday. Reveals for those, I believe, will be on Saturday night. We also are getting the Gauntlet this weekend. Now, the only thing, or the only issue I have with this is the fact that Champs is Thursday. I maybe would have liked to see Gauntlet start next Friday, but I can't complain about stuff to do. It's just that if you want to get Gauntlet for free, you got to squeeze in 20 Champs games and the Gauntlet in only 3.5 days, where typically you're going to want to play Champs probably throughout the week, qualify, and then Gauntlet is more of the weekend league, but there'll be a grind for that. Unfortunately, with the champions being live now and Gauntlet, you're going to need a lot of good cards to compete in these game modes, and the auction house is unfortunately still capped with these messed up price ranges. Now, I can give you a slight update, because I have a few friends that I would say are higher up in the EA totem pole than I am, of course, and they have communicated to an EA representative that they like to do also in Madden when we had the price range issues around Easter, and they did the same thing for college football. They are aware of them, and they understand that we kind of, as a community, want this stuff to get ramped up and fixed. early on, because it's pretty much halting all content between making coins in the market and updating your team. So hopefully I don't have a best guess. I have no clue when this is going to be fixed. My hope is that it gets fixed this weekend before Champs and Gauntlet ends, because I want to upgrade my team. You would be really, really dumb to buy any card that is at a minimum price range, because the minute the price range gets updated, that card is going to lose 25% minimum value, I would say. It's not a Christmas morning level market crash, but for cards that are minned out, which is again 90 to 95% of cards, you gotta understand people have been stacking these cards in their binder. They've been trying to sell them. They aren't selling. Once that price range gets removed, there is going to be a flood of cards on the auction house, and that is when you're gonna want to upgrade your team with more of these budget cards. You honestly could probably still go out and buy some of the top level guys right now that aren't minned out in price, but there's not that many of them. But in general, I wouldn't recommend anybody try to upgrade their team, until the price ranges are fixed, which is why the sooner the better. It's really been putting a stain and a damper, overshadowed, in my opinion, a really good mode that is Ultimate Team. There's a lot to do now with Gauntlet and Champs being live. Also have house rules, although it's a lot of wins. That's still, a really, really good reward. The changes they've made to the game mode that will also, of course, be in MUT, I think have been a 10 out of 10. It's just, starting out with the solo battle glitch. Solo battles as well, still not back up. Who knows when that's going to be? Might not be till next Thursday. So just a few little bugs, issues, and loopholes have just really put a dark cloud over what I think should have been a really good launch week for this game mode and, for the future of the game. But that's going to be all for me today. Again, there's not too much to talk about because we got the price range that is capped. And content-wise, only 2 champions. Would have maybe liked to see more considering we're in college football. We got 134 teams. I would like to see, 6 to 8 champions every single, considering this is the main content we're getting every week on Friday. I want to see more champions. I want to see more content. But to start out, it's not the worst because 80 to 83 overall cards are really important right now. They're as important as champions in my opinion. But again, that's all for the video today. Comment if you have any questions, like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.